stage 4 and the final stage in the BML coaching total body and mind optimization training system is educate and support. It is a well-known fact and makes complete sense that people do a far better and stand a much higher chance of reaching their goals if they feel that they have someone to back them on their journey, someone that they can turn to in times of need when they encounter problems or issues that they don't know how to resolve on their own. I remember having recurring thoughts about wanting to improve my life, but I was clueless about the best way for me to do it and who to look to for advice, and not any old advice, but advice that would be relevant and beneficial to me. As I've mentioned before, there is so much information available these days. It can be mind-numbing and terribly confusing deciphering what is good info and what isn't. Whatever you believe these days, it's possible to find supporting evidence, but also then evidence to the contrary for the exact same thing on the internet. So separating the truth from the crap can be challenging. I didn't really know the best way to move forward, and I also felt that even if I started trying to better myself and working out in the gym, that sooner or later I'd come up against a problem that I just couldn't solve on my own. And knowing the negative mindset I had at that time, I knew I would start to doubt myself, and I'd experience that feeling of isolation with no one to turn to, but really desperate for support and answers. So I knew then it wouldn't be long before my progress would come to an abrupt halt because of that feeling of being alone and not really knowing what to do, and having the mindset where I was so used to quitting and failing and never seeing anything through to its natural conclusion. It was what I was good at, and so in a way felt comfortable. What I needed at that time was a program exactly like this one, the BML Coaching Online Transformation Program, and that is one of the main reasons for me spending so long developing it. I know how much it can help people who looked and felt like I did back then. It is a common phenomenon, that feeling of not knowing which way to turn, and that's exactly why we offer support within 24 hours through your entire time with us. At any moment when you feel that you have an issue that you can't resolve by yourself, or maybe you're starting to lose motivation, or you're not able to find the time to get your workouts in, or you get an injury that limits what you can do, don't panic. You will always be able to turn to us for help and support. It really will make a massive difference to your journey and so to your end result if you are fully aware that at any time during the 16 weeks, if you find yourself struggling for whatever reason, get in touch with us and we'll work with you to find a quick, effective and practical solution to keep you on the right path. We don't just give you some diet plans and workouts and let you get on with it. Saying that, the last thing we want to do is to make you reliant on us whenever you come across an obstacle. Being overly reliant on anyone or anything is never a good thing, because what happens the moment you need them but they can't be there for you? You're stuck. So what we do is help you to help yourself. At the beginning of the program, we will help you to find solutions to any issues you have. But as you progress and you approach the end of the program, one of our goals is that all of our clients will have the necessary confidence in themselves and will have learned the required skills to work out a solution to the problem with little or no assistance from us whatsoever. After all, though we like to have a long and productive relationship with all of our clients, as yet I haven't had one who has signed up for life. So being able to find solutions on your own is a skill we encourage all our clients to develop with our help during your time with us, and then use these problem solving skills in their own lives as they move forward. On top of the 24-hour support you'll receive, the other aspect of stage 4 is educating. That is to say that though our mantra of keeping it simple will never change, when appropriate and when it's going to assist your progress, we'll give you bits of information, but we will always ensure that whatever information we give you, we will give it to you in a format that you understand, at a time that will benefit your progress, and that it will be relevant to your specific situation at that time, not information for the sake of it like some other programs. As I've said before, and I really cannot stress this enough, we are about transformation, not information. Again, as I've already hinted at, chances are that one of your reasons for your life being on hold is that feeling of uncertainty and stress about the best way to actually move forward. There is so much information available today that it has got to the point of actually not knowing what to believe and what to ignore. In our programme, we will help you to understand what information is worth listening to and show you how it can help your specific situation. So not only will you feel constantly supported, you will also realise that your knowledge about training techniques, about nutrition, about ways to change the way you think and view yourself and the world has significantly increased. Until by week 16, when you are a completely different person to the guy that started just under 4 months ago. Sometimes the changes, honestly, can be unbelievable. Many of the guys that complete the programme often want to continue with us as they have reached a position of such clarity and certainty that their lives are moving in the right direction. They are adamant that they want to maintain their relationship with us on their journey of personal growth and muscle development. They are absolutely clear at this stage as to the things they need to do in order to continue to move forward, but the support and the continued education that we provide mean that they know that they will maximise their progress if they stay with us. The years of them having a skinny, frail, embarrassing body, of dreading the summer months when they have to wear a pair of shorts, or having no self-belief or self-confidence, of not being able to chat to the person they fancy, they truly are a thing of the past. Now none of these things are an issue for them. Their lives are completely different, night and day from when they began with us. The final issue I would like to address is, why should you have a coach? And if I'm being completely transparent, which I always try to be, I do believe that some people are wasting their money paying for a coach to help them to change some part of their life. Not just in the fitness world, but in every industry there is. And the reason, if the person is so set in their ways that any changes their coach suggests are met with contempt and derision, well then in my opinion, both the coach and the client are wasting their time regardless of how good the coach is. However, on the flip side to that, if you are a person who likes the idea of having a coach and are prepared to listen to what the coach says, even if it feels alien to you at the start, then maybe you could benefit from the services an elite coach provides. The reason I have a coach, so I have one person to be accountable to, so I have one person to listen to and someone who actually hears what I say. So I have someone to force me to do things out of my comfort zone. So I have someone who tells me the truth when I need to hear it and who helps me to focus my energies in a productive way. I could go on and on. So if you are like me and feel that you could also benefit from having a coach and would like to change your life and apply to work with us, then please click on the link. That will take you to an application form that you need to fill out as honestly as you can. There is absolutely no point in sending us incorrect information. All that means is that we won't be able to help you in the way that we want to. Answer the questions as truthfully as possible. There are no wrong answers. The only thing we need to see initially is that you really are committed, that you really want to change your life and that you are prepared to put in the hard yards. Though this program is life-changing, if you can't commit, the chances of success are remote. Commit, though, and go all in, and the results, I promise, will amaze you. We hope to speak to you on a coaching call in the near future. Peace.